Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you this really cool look that I did with MAC Blue Brown Pigment. It's a nice duochrome eyeshadow, loose eyeshadow, that it reflects blue and brown, hence the name Blue Brown. But I thought this look would be really cool for the holidays or, you know, whatever, something special that you have coming up, birthday, who knows, whatever. And the whole time that I was talking just now, I had a fuzz on my nose. Oh my gosh, ew. So if you saw that, I'm sorry. I'm not going to re-record my intro just because of a piece of fuzz. So, let me know if you guys want to see anything else similar to this look. I have a lot of other pigments from MAC that I like. They release a lot of the pigment sets during the holidays, and I bought one last year that had a lot of purples and like glitters in it. Sometimes pigments could just offer you a little bit more than a regular eyeshadow. Now, there are some colors that are similar to this that are in the eyeshadow form that aren't loose pigment, that don't offer quite as much color payoff, but it's the same duochrome effect as this one. And one is MAC's Club eyeshadow that has that similar blue-brown to it, and the Comfort Zone Wet n Wild palette. This color right here, you can only see the green and right there. This one right here. You can't tell just by looking at it, but it does offer that same duochrome effect, just like Club from MAC. And that's Club right there. With the way the light's hitting it, you can't tell at all. But it has that same, you know, duochrome, like I said 6 times. They don't have individual color names, but this is Club from MAC and this is from the Comfort Zone palette, and I swear, let me just swatch the blue brown on my finger too. It's a little sloppy, but again, Club from MAC, the Comfort Zone palette from Wet n Wild, that's the bottom shade, and then that's this one right here is the blue brown pigment from MAC. So there are drugstore options, a drugstore option. I lied. There's another one. There's a Maybelline one. I think this was limited edition from Maybelline. It's called Olive Martini. It's one of their Eye Studio quads. And this has, this color right here fits in with that same sort of look. So there are other options out there other than, you know, expensive MAC pigments. So I'm going to shut up now and go ahead and get into this tutorial before I ramble all day and we have another 30-minute video. So I already went ahead and did one eye off camera to save some time because we could be here all day doing this. So first thing I'm going to do is put a little bit of Painterly paint pot down. I'm just trying to remember all the steps that I did on my other eye. And next I'm going to go into the Kat Von D Shade+Light Eye Palette, my favorite. And I'm going to use this warm neutral blending color right here, transition color. And I'm taking that on a fluffy MAC brush and I'm just going to work it into my crease, and this will help blend the other shades that we use later. And I'm working it further into the socket of the eye also. So next, out of the Shade+Light Eye Palette, I'm going to take the warm brown right there. But I'm going to take that on a MAC 217, and it's dirty from using this, doing this eye. I'm just going to put that lower than the original color and just follow along where my eyeball is. But I'm going to keep it lower. But I'm keeping it off my eyelid at the same time because it's going to get covered by the pigment anyway. Now with my eyelids, when I'm looking straight ahead, you know, you don't see my full lid just because, like I said previously, I have like an overhang of skin. If I'm facing the camera, I'm looking up, so my eyelids are going up. But if I'm looking straight ahead, you obviously see more of my eyelid than you do when I look up at the camera. And I always lift, and then sometimes I'll try to rest too, and then try to go above where this skin just hangs and hit that with the darker color as well, just so you're seeing everything that I'm putting in there. And the last of the matte blending colors I'm going to take is the more neutral of the browns, but it's still kind of warm. It's not as cool as this brown here. I'm going to take a little bit of this and just put it on like the outer corner, but I'm not going to take it onto the lid either because, like I said, we're just going to cover it with pigment anyway. So the next thing I'm going to do is take some of my Constructivist paint pot from MAC. Oh wait, that's Painterly. Just kidding. Constructivist. It's a darker, like a brownish bronze color. I'm going to take that on just like a flat brush and put some down on my lid because it's really going to make that pigment pop. And then I'm just going to blend that out a little bit with my finger. Now, when I did the other eye, I thought this paint pot would be enough. But this time I'm going to take some of my Too Faced Shadow Insurance glitter glue because the pigment sticks to this better than it stuck to just that paint pot by itself. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger and put it on top of that paint pot. Just like that, because this is really tacky and it sticks to the eye better. Sorry for all the ums, that's just how I am. I just a lot, even my regular day conversation. Now, if you were afraid to get fallout on your face, what you could do is do your eyes before your foundation. But I prefer to do my foundation first. I don't know why, I just do. So what I do is I just grab a Kleenex and hold it very, very gently under my eye. That way it falls onto the Kleenex and not my face. So here's the pigment. Woo, out of focus. And then on a flat brush, this is the MAC 242. I get a nice healthy amount onto my brush. And then I'm going to spray it with MAC Fix Plus. And then I shake off the brush a little bit just to knock off any of the excess. And don't push too hard on the Kleenex because I did earlier and I smudged my foundation a little bit, but it was easy to fix. And I just start pressing it in. And then I'm going to spray my brush again. And just lightly tap the pigment with the wet brush, which makes it look a little bit more metallic or foiled. But at the same time, I'm trying to get any of that loose pigment from falling down onto my face, which couldn't be prevented. As you can see, I have fallout under here, which isn't a big deal to me. I don't really care because my little Real Technique setting brush works really well to just lightly sweep it away. And while the brush is still wet, I'm just going to run a little bit under my eye just to even out the look. So like I said previously, anything I put on my eyelid tends to transfer to my crease anyway. Now you can dust that off. I'm going to leave it because the other one did the same thing. It's not a big deal to me. I accept my fate with the crazy eyelids. So for an inner corner highlight, I used the Balm's Mary Luminizer. It's a highlighter. I just dipped a pencil brush in. And then I sprayed my brush with the Fix Plus again to give it that more metallic look. And I just painted it on to the inner corner of my eye. Wet n Wild Mega Length. Benefit Roller Lash on top. For my lips, as usual, I'm going to take my Kat Von D Studded Kiss lipstick in Lovecraft. I would consider this daytime appropriate, probably. My limits might be a little bit higher than some other people. And you could probably pair like a really nice nude lip with this, but this color to me is like your lips but better, and I don't really care for super nude lipsticks anyway, so this is like the perfect color, bro, the perfect color. And I don't line my lips or anything like that, I just slap it on and go. So obviously if you wanted to, you could add false lashes or a ton of black eyeliner or winged eyeliner, and this could definitely go from daytime appropriate to nighttime. So going into the holidays, I'll be working 6 days, and I might not be putting out as many videos as I want until after the holidays are over, but to me this is a perfect like Christmas dinner, Thanksgiving dinner look. But now I'll zoom you guys in for an extreme close-up. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.